Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So I was just thinking of this energy of this heathenistic nation. A heathen is someone who does not believe in the God of the Bible, right? I was also reading a little bit further in the definition, and it kind of shocked me to hear that it's saying that these are people that are for their own community to a certain extent. So I'm guessing it's like these are people that put themselves on a pillar in the community, like what's his name? Is it Sharpton? Like those people that was at that funeral for that young man that supposedly passed away. Kamala Harris, the activist portion of the people that take the opportunity at these particular funerals to try to exalt themselves, because really God has brought them down low because of what they've done against the sun. So this is their one shot. They want to darken the sun or blot out the sun and take the one shot or opportunity that I feel the sun was to have to shine, causing some type of fog or a blur. I just went and stepped outside for a second just to get some fresh air. It's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like this. It's really foggy, you know? It made me think about what we pulled on the cards earlier. And that these heathenistic people feel like they're on top of God. They feel like they're on top of me. They feel like they don't have to repent for their sins. They feel like they can continue to smile in my face and want to take my place. They act like they can continue to play in my face. And somebody's supporting this, a very powerful entity that feels some kind of way about the energy that I carry, that I feel has been slowly chipping away at my energy and my essence in order to make it seem like it's some other way. It made me think about this has to be also an idealistic groups of people that worship idols. They put people on a pillar. It made me think about the tarot community and the Queen of Wands energies that are trying to shroud out or bully the Holy Spirit. It's about them and their collective, really. And the collective honoring them as if they're some type of God or deity, and they're just idols. They're not even really that. They're demons. I feel like these people have consumed a son of God with spell work and witchcraft, and we're too weak. Well, you are in 2023 too, and too proud and boastful and arrogant and egotistical to face these challenges. And I feel like there's no, I don't know, something about yellow. It's something about, I don't know if that's representing the sun or if that's representing where we're at when it comes to how afraid we should be with crossing these very lines. You know, like at 9/11 with their red and yellow, and if it's dangerous or if it's not or whatever. This kind of energy did find a very, I like the way that she described this, because it's kind of how I was thinking. I didn't realize anybody else was seeing it that way, as to how these energies are playing with people's energies, plans with the Son of God, the sons of God, and different energies here, the most powerful ones, making you feel boastful at times, and then they try to create a currency or ebb and flow or something with social media or mainstream media or something like this to make you feel some kind of way. And when they take it away, most people, feel some kind of way, or they're searching for it again outside of themselves. And I feel like that's the mistake. I feel like they want me to think that that's the same thing that they've been able to use to manipulate the way I see things. And if these energies are uplifting these particular, it just already tells me right now that I don't have anything to do with that. That is Satan or whatever doing his work, trying to replicate everything that God does to try to show that this energy is more powerful. Well, that energy is more powerful, and to try to show it's actually in control here to a certain extent. Because I still feel like there's higher beings that have definitely still have control. They're just letting somebody show they're behind. I feel like that's what this is. Like all order or all something, like it's not lost. I stand on those principles. I just, you know, try to be patient and know that the day will come. I feel when every knee shall bow. I feel like people don't, everybody thinks that, especially people that, a lot of people that I feel like, or energies that I'm battling up against, have already had their one shot and they want to use mine. They, these people have done something that's unthinkable here in order to cut, block, chop down. It's almost like chopping down the cherry tree or something like this. It's a despicable act. And like I said, I'm just here to point it out. I feel like these people want to see the son beg for some type of mercy that at the end of the day, these people will be begging for. It's an energy of unbreakable, unattainable. It's something that's within me that I don't know. It scares me sometimes because people think I'm really playing and I'm not. That I don't fear these energies, but they are pissing me off. And I don't know what that means because I don't think that whatever it is going to stay contained within me. I feel like it's something that is actually growing around, or it's something that's rising. I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with like a phoenix rising energy or something like this. I don't know. Above the ashes or something like this. Like I woke up and I felt really, really hot. Like I was like in a pool of like a sauna or something like this. I feel like people are trying to figure out where to place me. Uh, Pushing things along as if somebody can't go back, disintegrating marriages and vows and things that have been made along the way, as if these people or these things are in charge. It's kind of like a joke. But I feel like there is this energy here that's saying, this is me. It's almost like they use jar energy on a powerful energy, but I guess the energy still has power. And I feel like there's also someone that can't change the past but control the future. But I feel like I don't think anybody's trying to control the past. But I don't like demons and witches telling me that there's no going back to a level of existence where all was balanced. Like, who are these people? And I feel like it's that energy of these Your new moons and your Sabbaths, I hate it. Like these people have created their own particular, they just like wrote some stuff out and they feel like this is going to play out. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's not really what, I don't think what God is saying. I feel like it's what these people have chosen to do and continue to do. And so God is just going to top it off. I don't give up. Not no fight like this. And I will continue to cause that balance to be restored, to call back all of my energy, even if these people that have taken it will drop and die, or they might even go up in spontaneous combustion. I don't know what they're going to do, but I refuse for somebody to force me out of something. It's just not going to happen. I just feel like I'm not going anywhere. I feel like somebody wants to go ahead and play these games of like giving somebody immortality, but with strife and heartache and pain and, you know, it's like it doesn't already come with that. You get what I'm saying? Somebody is a happiness hater for real. They don't want the chosen ones to have everything that's due to them. They don't want to see, even if you win, they don't want to see the gifts coming towards you. They don't want to see your cups being fit. They don't want to see my cups being filled. Because from what I look at it, I feel heathenistic energies have had their cups filled plenty of times. They just can't keep a hold. They don't know what to do with it. They haven't healed. Even if we're talking about financial abundance, they haven't healed. That's why these people are steady trying to rip people off or steal or take abundance or essence or gifts from others. So what if I want to preserve my gifts for a time and a time and a half? These people think they have the right to break into your sacred storehouses or whatever and take what they want and leave you out to dry, empty, naked, alone, and afraid. I feel like that's what they try to do to me. I feel like we have a false narrative of what God is from the church. And so people are being very disrespectful right now. Very disrespectful. And I feel like there's a lot of, the more pain that they try to put on an energy like me, the more pain is about to come back in different waves of weather and things like this. I don't know. I just feel like I see it, man. Even if somebody's trying to lock something into some 7 or 10 year cycle, it's going to be pain. It seems like these people are running across the finish line with abundance, those trumpet shaped baskets for harvest with stuff falling all out of it and everything. But I feel like that's the last bit of abundance or harvest that these people are going to see. A lot of these people are going to run across this finish line and find themselves right behind bars. And I don't mean the ones in the song. It's like you meet strife with strife. You pull the sword on someone, you better make sure that person can be dead for real. Because the one that's coming back around for your head, you see? And we different. We're different. There's a masculine energy, a living God energy, the other half of me that can't face me. Everybody is coddling and babying this person, possibly. They're used to this person being in charge, showing their gifts, possibly assisting in those women who are blocking mine. It's not just one idol. They've raised up many idols against me. It's almost like, again, I feel like somebody's telling me I'm the Lord that God that brought you out of Egypt. in a sense, but I feel like the same thing is coming out in the same breath from me. And I don't know if this is me talking back to that person like, wait a minute, nah, I did that. Or if this is me talking to these people that cause themselves to build these little um, collectives and these maybe something to do with the Sphinx, I don't know. And these little, but the Sphinx also gives me like a Yeshua energy or something. But anyways, it's a funny thing when you have a world full of people trying to try to show you in different ways by, it's not literally kicking and spitting and kiking. They're doing it in different ways here to make it seem like you're a beggared queen. And it's not that I'm here to be offered up to anybody, nor will I be harmed by anyone, especially on the physical level. It's these people that are about to be offered up. Now, you might still see them on a day-to-day basis, but they're not going to be themselves. That's the thing that I feel like we forgetting. A lot of stuff by sight or by they'll be like, well, you said that something was going to happen to this person, and it's like people can't see it physically, but there's something brewing. I don't know. I was just looking at those terms and I'm like, wow. And then they were saying something about these untilled tracts of land, and then but it said it could be wasteland. But I feel like this is like to get the very, not proud but righteous. They know that they weren't prideful. I don't think when we talk about this Pride Rock people out of the Carolinas, they just knew who they were. They couldn't be tilled by anybody. Those are the gods. Those are the ancestors. Whether they're energetically, see, I feel like, again, this whole thing about making you feel like you don't belong to a family or something. But again, it's almost like you will be fine. Like, I feel like somebody saying you're going to be fine. 10,000 shall fall at the, but I feel like it could be family members and stuff too, to show you how much they try to make you feel alienated throughout your life. And they're the ones that's really about to be eliminated. And I'm telling you, this don't have to be a physical thing. You might still see the shell of these people walking around, but there's going to be something missing. The Bible have you think like all these people are just, dropped down and burned, or even history give us these images. No. I feel like the reason why I can't feel some of these masculine energies is because something is saying there's no good men. I told you, it's only me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what, I don't know. I feel like either a twin or a soulmate or something, that somebody that's really close or the closest person, they have done something, or I don't know. It could be this Chinese energy with this Lucy energy. And now this person is like, or part of this person is like evaporated into, like I told you, I was like Mike TV on the Willy Wonka, some type of particles or something like this. I don't know what has done, but I feel like somebody took that part of my destiny or something like this, and they gambled it out and gave it to someone else, and they feel some kind of way about this. So it might be, again, that this had to happen so that maybe something won't happen the same way this next cycle. It's like we almost, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like the word almost. I don't like, I don't I don't lose, right? So I feel like, again, I had to take myself out that equation, because if these people chose to do something like that, I'm not about to sit up in here in no losing energy. Nah, y'all can sit up in that. Like, y'all made y'all bed and you can lay in it. I feel like some of us will be protected or something like this. Like, we're about to go through some stuff here. And it may not be televised. It may not be something that people can just see. I feel like the same blindness they wanted to put me in is this. It's going to be this group. mentality of this blindness or something like this. And I feel like whatever this is, these groups are going to start attacking each other. And they're going to see how good it is to try to exalt the child, the son of God, and do their own thing and then mock and ridicule and things like this. I feel like it's just going to be like something that, it's not like a payback. It's just an automatic, like, I don't know, something is going to happen that's going to change the minds of these people. A lot of these people might not even be able to take it. They might even take their own self out. Else I keep seeing is that building in 9/11 when those people was just jumping out the building themselves. I feel like that represents something. Somebody keeps saying, remember what I showed you. I keep thinking back at all these different things, all these different incidents, sorrowful moments or things like this. I feel like whatever they've built up to try to get to God, they're going to realize what they did. And all these people about to start jumping ship. And I can't feel no kind of ways about it. I think this is the part where they feel like somebody gives up on God and asks, why have you forsaken me? But I'm looking like, oh, I can't wait. I can't, it's like me rubbing my hands together, like you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I can't wait. Because I feel like somebody wants somebody to buckle after they feel like they got everything taken, like Job. I'm thinking about that energy, like, what was that everything that was taken? Was it really something that you would physically be able to see? Or was it just he realizing that these family members are just shell of family members? None of this other stuff matters, you know? That a house is not a home. And I just feel like whatever it is, I don't want to go against God. And I feel like, sometimes I feel like, oh my goodness, what am I getting myself into? But I just, I know when the individual feels like home, and I feel like some people try to take that away from me. I feel like they chiseled away at different things and seen that didn't work, and they went for the jugular, or that's what they're trying to do, or this is what somebody's thinking, or they've already done. They enjoy the fact of having the sun seem as though she is groping at noonday. When it's a level of me seeing very clearly. It's just whatever I'm seeing. You're not gonna make me be running around here like no fool, all anxious and afraid or in my feelings or something like this. No, like I told you, my hands is clean. I'm trying to figure out because I don't want to not pay homage or give or show love to. Like I said, I feel like that Egypt energy or something like this, or it says the land of bondage as well. Out of Egypt or the land of bondage. But I don't know what this is. That part is the land. This could be a rebirth, a renewal. I'm seeing something like being detached from something else. Light as like something being light or lifted or something. Cleansed and then, you know, it's like I feel like somebody wanted me to be at this point like, oh my gosh, I missed this or what, and it's a very much so like I'm at ease. And I'm maybe facing the fact of these people taking a 3D opportunity from to be one with someone. mm, um, I don't think it has to do with abandonment issues. Just what people may be trying to say. No, it's like God gifted to people to build something, maybe in a spiritual, telepathic, and then physical. And some people thought that they could take that. You really thought you could manipulate a situation, try to take that away and bind somebody with chains or something to someone else. Now these are not chains that you can see. This is a spell work and these rituals that these people are doing to be warned to touch not my anointed several times, and these people feel like they wanted to do it anyways. Well, just like fake friends and family can act so fake for a long time in front of you, you never knew they really had this hatred for you. It's the same way these people thinking they're blocking somebody out and bringing someone or something else in, and they're going to be up close and personal, or even in that 5D or whatever they're building. This could also be a group that the 5D may be able to exist still, but somebody locked out the source energy. So we're supposed to be a heavenly experience, and all this other collective energy is going to be chaos. Mm, mm. I'm hearing that. I want to run to you. Hmm. Hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm. Again, there is a song that keeps coming on that's something about in the arms of love or something like this. I feel like people have different love languages, and somebody doesn't want to. There's somebody that's afraid of mine, maybe. So this may be them around you feeling that way, you know, um, or your authentic self, or my, I don't know, like something like that, or because I don't know who has to come and rub it into somebody's face if that's what they're doing. This could be somebody just saying that, like pressing it in that I don't know. Somebody won't have love or missed out on love. Somebody feels like they're in so much control that to bring all these hurtful moments to someone that has been trying to be, living what that has been living as a, as righteously, I guess, as they, can or whatever, right? Or somebody can see that's really a good person or a healed person or a miracle worker, even just if it is on themselves because other people don't want to deal. Like somebody sees that and they still want to destroy it. And these are people that act like they're building up communities or building up. These are the ones creating and molding these pillars for communities. I'm just saying, be careful. But some of this is due to these people. I feel like God is like, I'm trying to punish these people, but you won't let, you keep on trying to, and that's not what I'm doing. And I feel like there's an energy of a living God or a person or my twin or something that feels like what I'm saying is coming against them or after them, but it's not. It's just me singing my, like nobody, like when we talk about like musicians and stuff and their music, if you really think about some of the music, it is kind of condescending. It is kind of cocky. It is kind of egotistical. You don't hear people judging. They're raving about it. You get what I'm saying? They're even singing it and praising these individuals in their work and things like this. But you want to come over here and critique my work? because I say things that you think is, oh, it's appalling. Can you believe this person just said this? And someone's like using these titles as if they're protected. Like, this person never said this about a chief justice person or something like this. Well, listen, this person ain't never had the eye of God. This ain't this person. And if we even think about Ra and Sekhmet being that eye, then what does that mean? That eye may be very powerful. You know what I'm saying? Connect to that particular God, or being that serpent on the head of her father. Don't you see? She might not be, because a serpent or something like this could attack or something like this, all right? If you come stepping on his tail, usually it just slithers by. But if you start doing something or you get too close, especially them rattlesnake or that, they're going to give you a fair warning. They're going to give you a fair warning. It's up to you if you still want to keep playing in my face. Because I promise you, you're going to get it. And a lot of these people are striking at you, these den and brooding vipers, is because you got a hold of probably my masculine. And what you mean? There's a serpentine energy probably in all of us, and you right. It may be the oldest or the ancient or something, but not nothing cunning about what I say. I shoot straight. There might be a serpent above that serpent or behind that serpent, because it said that it was one of the most. What does it say about the serpent? Well, I don't think it says cunning. No, the oldest. Okay, and I don't know why I feel like that serpent energy for me could be a mother figure that thinks of ways to strike me or strike me down on a day-to-day basis, because I feel like that might be the thing that is afraid to get gotten rid of, although they wanted to make it seem like that's me. Something about the wounded warrior here. People don't take the wounded warrior serious. Like, the wall is still up and everything like this, but they don't take that wounded warrior serious. But that's okay, because we all came here to learn a lesson. I think we all came here to learn a lesson. To open up your eyes a little bit further. Look beyond the veil or the vaulted ceiling. Because, like I said, indoctrination has gotten people way out of touch. And it's very comfortable for these people to be out of touch now. A lot of these people are afraid of touch. They don't, we are forgetting a core value. This 5D shit might be cute to y'all, something. I don't know. Hey, that might be something God got over my head. You know what I'm saying? That I'm just not, privy to, or, involved in, interested in, or a part of, or whatever it is. I don't know. But I know one thing. I'm someone that has lived a lifetime with people that are unrequited, but I still know how important an embrace is, or a hug, or a eye to eye contact. I mean, I don't know what this new world, or maybe we all supposed to jump into some big ass computer screen or something and become some Sims or something. And everybody's just so joyful because they can have fake Bitcoin money to buy whatever fake pieces of furniture they want to put in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. But also, this building in another dimension could be these people just stacking money or something like this in order to be able to live a certain lifestyle after the rain. And they made sure to not let you know how to get it the same way, to make you feel outcast or not like a family member, or to make it seem like you don't know what to do, or you can't do the same things that they doing to assist them, so that they can try to take from you, because some of the shit they took is from some of us, and then, you know to claim that we didn't help them get it. But you wouldn't even have it if it wasn't for me, some of that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? These are like big bullies. going to forget about senses, people that talk about science and humanity and nature. I'd be wondering if this 5D they talking about, I just feel like it's a place to build. It's a collective unit of mindset of people that collect there to figure out how they're going to build the next 1% or something. But anyway, it could be something more. Um, but you want to talk about taste and, I mean, maybe these things are not important to these particular types of beings. Mm. But something about not regarding the old or the new. Now, these people couldn't imagine the real twin flames getting together. Oh my gosh, because that would just open up a can of something here. Somebody's okay with for now, and this might be a part of the plan, playing with something in the likeness of something. But I refuse to take the back seat. Mm. If it looked like this, if I say I'll walk alone, or somebody saying they may walk alone here. Again, when I'm telling this message, there's other energies coming in here, okay? My opinions, what I see, what I know, you know, people I'm attached to dropping things, is something like this. So it's like a not a channeled message, but something in the likeness of it, I guess. I don't like to use other people's terms. That's just because they're popular. Then you're training me to speak like these heathenistic people that are trying to steal my destiny and make it seem like they got the best of me, or I'm it's not important to go to this person, to try to dim someone's light or something, flush them down the toilet or something like this. It's so silly what somebody wants when you start seeing what or who somebody wants you to battle up against for something that's already yours. The person could never do it. It's not because they're not beautiful too or they don't have a light to shine, but you were not born and bred and groomed to do so. And again, if God says something and God is not a man that he or she shall lie, then what do you mean? So you breaking a vow? It's almost like that's the energy of like a parent saying, "Oh, you didn't let this little bitch get in your head. Oh, you didn't let money. Oh, okay. Mm. These are people that already have, but take from the have not. But I feel like there's some angelic beings that take take from who have your shit. You see what I'm saying? And they bring it back or store it. And these are the people they're trying to charge because they know that these may be individuals that are helping Israel keep what they have or what they can or something like this, or keep their head up high. 'Cause I'm hearing you can't take away my dignity, right? Because the greatest love is happening to me. But I feel like, dang, there's sorrow here though. Because I feel like whatever this is, it usually come to an end, but not. This may be that part, or we may be leading to in the future where then the Christ or that energy will come in and they will reign with this person forever. So I don't know about this here. I don't know. That's making me think about the crown of stars. What is really the God complex then? And how are people pushing people into these positions or whatever without all the facts, without I guess somebody's saying it's not important, but I just feel like it very much so is. Because anything that is bestowed upon me or blissed upon me, I'm not, I just, I felt like a feminine energy was saying something today, like somebody doesn't like to let go. No, it's all my, like, you're not going to compartmentalize God. Like, it's like the empress being decompartmentalized. Like, her pineal gland and her, you know, kundalini and her, you know, it's like, nah, 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 nah. You're not gonna dismantle me, disperse me. It's something like that. No, what you're gonna do is restore somebody to the full, the way you found them, right? It's what I feel like these people is what this energy is going to have to do. They're gonna have to let go of something. They want you to let go. They about to have to let go of something. Somebody wants you to be sad about that. You could look at yourself knowing that you've been trying to be righteous or true and authentic in yourself. You haven't been bothering people unless they bothered you, and you still wasn't bothering them. You just called it out and gave it to the universe or to source. There's people that offer themselves or they want something and so they sell their soul or something. But we have people that are forcing. There's that forcer energy. I'm seeing that fist go through that glass. Somebody's trying to force your effort, your authenticity or your nature or your essence out. Saying you're commingling with it, but these are old energies and things like this, trickster energies that know how to tap in and take what they want anyways. Like you don't these people left people without no choice. And this is why, again, that might work with other people. But once you touch this tree, I know. And so now you know. You see what I'm saying? It's something like this. People give you a fake sob story. People be ready to donate money. People see a whole something happen to someone and they're upset because this person wants to sit there until their inheritance or things that's already owed to them or due to them comes to them. That's a problem for you. To see somebody get something that already belonged to them that you thought you was going to be able to manipulate the situation through law and unorder, upheaval, okay, to take for yourself. These people don't even, maybe they don't even realize that I don't even know 100% what it is. Those people probably know more so what it is than I do. I'm out of the loop of my own destiny. I'm out of the loop of my own gifts. I'm out of the loop of my own memories, my own existence. Are you nuts? These people are going to pay. That don't even sound right to me to let nobody get away with no shit like that. It don't even sit right nowhere because you want to make it look like somebody lost power. I call for devastation, destruction. I if I had a big listen, that's why I feel like it's somebody higher than me. I gotta give it up. But I feel like there's a most high energy on the living God energy on this earth, and I'm at least attached to that motherfucker as something like that. And if I had some of the big worms like on Beetlejuice, I had them motherfuckers get started right away. I feel like the other way that these people cause illusions is God is working things. Things are happening that may not be so happy to talk about on this planet, but these people are being silent about it. These type of people that know that we only got like a 10-mile radius left of safety or a place where you could go to, and they won't tell nobody. They're gonna make sure their ass is over there, but they're not going to um they're not going to say anything to you. These are the people that all of them will pay this money to go into some type of safety or something at the so-called end of the world. And then they'll end up starting fighting each other at the gates or something like this about whatever. Like, oh, I changed my mind. I know the ticket is for this person, but I want to bring this person. It'd be chaos. These people, I just can't. I can't with these people. Nobody got to sit here and try to prove they light. That's why I don't sit here dwelling on that shit like that. I feel like that's what I was doing like 2 years ago. And I'm like, no, but I am going to say what I got to say. And then you could determine it, or you could take it how, you could take it or leave it. You could take it how you want. I advise people just to be smart. Again, the more I sit alone, the more I see. It's like I know that I'm supposed to be experiencing this, whatever it is. If it's dark days, good day, whatever. I know I was supposed to be experiencing this with someone that, and I just feel like that person never showed up. Mm. So I had to show up for myself. But that person still wants praise. But that person still want to act like I can't see what they might have been doing behind the scenes and what they still doing behind the scenes. Somebody could have created a problem where they're like, well, I can't only be with you, but it wasn't like that at first. That person was always with you at first, but or energy or a God or a living God or a forefather or something like this. Somebody that's like a guardian or something like this. But I feel like this person caused the problem or whatever it is the reason why they can't um the reason why they can't be with someone on a certain part of the journey. Like they created the problem, reaction, solution. Then you have to come crawling back to this person or this entity or this energy or something like this. It's just sad. It's sad for somebody to hijack, and that's what I'm saying about these planes being hijacked and ran into the building. This is what I'm saying. This is also an element I feel of spiritual warfare. These people have tried to turn the temple of God or the house of God into some type of free for all or something like this, some public latrine or something. And these people will pay. They will pay. And they knew what they were doing. And they knew they could have repented. They knew they should have stopped. They knew they should have took another path. And they continued to go on. And the hardest thing ever is to think that this might be one of my favoriteest energies or connections or something like this. Not my number one, but somebody that's in the vicinity or somebody that's connected to them or me. Somebody that somebody loved a lot. It's hurt. Forget at this point. It's like forget the hurt. It's forget the hurt. How are you going to pay with your suffering? Which I'm concerned with that first, and then you while you suffering for that, then you can realize how you should just go ahead and give it back, pay it forward. Some of these creatures, they look like you and me, and they're horrendous. I don't even want to. It's almost like that energy, like of Jesus said, "I did not know." Oh my gosh, I thought I knew so many people. I I did not know you. You know what I'm saying? These might be these empty vessels coming towards you, and that's maybe why you don't know them, or you can't feel them, or you can't sense them. I feel like you. I know you out your mind because I'm sizing up what you be on, and I'm sizing up what I'm on. And if I feel lonely and all this other stuff, it must be because I'm probably at the top or something, and you somewhere else. I feel like that. But they want you to equate this loneliness to being at the bottom or the gum on somebody's bottom of somebody's shoe. No, no. This is about preparation. Some type of formation or preparation for something here. Anyways, I need water and more sleeps. So I think I'm done with that. I guess that was a soft rant or something like this, or a message. I won't even call it that. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And then I will see you guys some more.